Hey guys, gonna start the queue a while because, it could take a long time for all I know. Anyway, gonna be doing some more arena today. I honestly don't have any ideas for specific builds other than one, like one very specific build. Um, Basically, if I end up picking second and we get an ADC, I want to try a very weird Tom Kench build, I'm gonna say. It's one that definitely would not work as well in summoners. Even as a support, I'm not sure if it'd be that good in the late game. But it's one that is, mostly support Tom, with one big difference. I'm going to be, tanking a lot, but normal support Tom doesn't get Moonstone as far as I know. I'm gonna be getting Moonstone. Now, that's only if I have an ADC as my second player, and as you can see right now, I've got a Tryndamere, or, well, unless he gets banned. This is just me announcing it for later on in the stream, if it happens. If it doesn't happen, then, oh well. But yeah, my plan is to try that because, oh, well, Tryndamere got banned, maybe I'm doing that now. Anyway, the reason why is because, I was looking online at some of the fun builds people have done. I saw someone who did do that. They played Tom, they got Moonstone, and it resulted in every time they ulted, the shield would be given to both of them. All the heals they were getting from their tongue, it would give to the ally. It was keeping them alive really, really well. And if the ally could get something that would also, like, benefit from it, such as the, I think it's parasitic relationship, yeah, it's the one where they heal off of the damage I do. Then, they get even more healing from me just being in there and tanking, stuff like that. Knight's Vow as well. But instead, right now we have a Rammus. Now, looking at this stuff, there's an Amumu under my head. This is kind of a difficult choice. There's a lot of things that could screw me no matter who I play. You know what? I think I'll go for Scion. Or, you know what? No, Urgot. Reason I changed from Scion to Urgot at the last second is because then I can time my E to be able to deal with the CC I'm gonna have to handle from Veigar. Because if I'm correct, I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure my E goes through CC, so I can just E straight through Veigar's wall. I think that's the case. I know that some CC I can go through with my E. Like, if I do my E right as someone like does a pull, I'm pretty sure I ignore the pull and I just move forward. I'm not 100% sure. I've seen Urgot's E do some real janky stuff when it comes to him getting CC'd. Plus, I mean, Urgot's fun. He is. I don't play him a lot in regular summoners, not because of any like particular reason. I just don't. But he is fun. He is quite enjoyable. I like having to sort of go in circles around your enemy. Now, in this game mode, you get Blade Waltz and it does it for you. Although, admittedly, you can't rely on that. But still. Plus, I mean, Pajama Guardian cosplay Urgot is like one of the best skins in the game. Not just for Urgot, just in general. Like, conceptually, the idea to make Urgot have a Pajama Guardian cosplay skin was just... So, gotta represent it and play it at least a little bit. Especially because I got this skin for free. I didn't pay for it. I've paid for some of my skins, namely for like the characters I do play a lot, like Set and Mordekaiser. I've paid for their skins. Not all of them, but a couple of them. But not for Urgot. No, I just got his best skin like that. And I know that is contentious to say that's Urgot's best skin. A lot of people like Crabgot. I'm not going to blame you for like Crabgot. I think this one beats it. But, yeah, no, like I said, I didn't have much plans going into this, but I figure if we got Rammus to counter auto attackers and, general AD mischief, I can go Urgot and then, first of all, deal with the CC to a certain degree. But second of all, I can be an auto attacker myself, because since Rammus picked first, and no one else picked Rammus, I knew, well, no one's gonna pick Rammus because he's locked in already. So I knew I was safe from having to worry about an enemy Rammus, so Don't have to worry about picking an auto attacker. Now, if we could load in sometime this year, that'd be real nice. But while we are still on the screen, I guess I'll talk more about that Tahm Kench build. So yeah, that Tahm Kench build is basically you just build normal Tahm Kench support, but you get Moonstone. Anytime you get a chance to increase heal and shield power from anvils, you get it. Same if you get like a heal and shield power prismatic item. I'm not sure if there are many of those. I think there's like 1 or 2. 100% sure, but yeah, you want heal and shield power for that build. Remember what I said at the start? Now I'm going Guardian's Hammer for the attack speed. I know that attack speed isn't the most important thing compared to AD, but it is nice to have it. Now all I gotta do, I gotta trigger my W and I gotta go Blade Waltz. I think I can still do W and Blade Waltz, but I still just want it for my passive. My passive, which I'm realizing now is not up yet. Apparently it stays down. Nice, she walked into the... Okay. Now we just wait back for a bit. We did lose that first fight there. Yeah, I kind of do need to scale up a bit, and so does Rammus. He needs his armor and his Thorn Mail. I need damage and my ult, but oh well. Get some Berserkers, and I'll really be shredding people. Alternatively, I could go Merc Treads. There's a very large amount of CC. You know what? I'm actually gonna do that. While I do like the extra attack speed from it, I'm just not gonna benefit enough from it. Besides, while it is nice to keep shooting, having high attack speed, it's more important to have high AD so that my passive does that really big damage. I mean, I know it's already, doing 2% max health, but like you still want to get AD to make that as high as possible. I thought Rammus was just going to go for the Singed, but works for me. I don't know how Rammus killed Singed there, by the way. Okay. Veigar already getting tilted. Really not arena unless someone is playing a very strong champion and then still is complaining. Hemomancer could be good. I don't think Decapitator works with my ult, so I'm gonna take Hemomancer here. What all is he saying? Oh, wow. Yeah, Veigar is having an emotional breakdown. Now, I'm not going to proc my passive again because it's got a 20-second cooldown. Apparently, I just shouldn't attack the target dummy while here. I mean, it's fine then because I had a long enough time to wait for my passive to come back, see, but like, apparently it doesn't come back automatically. That's definitely something they should probably fix. I do need more lifesteal. Thankfully I started with the 8% already, so Bork and Hatchet will be enough for me. I forgot I can't go over walls with my E. Okay. Now I'll have my W max, which means I can just keep that pretty much permanently on. I did whiff my ult there. She did her funny dash move and went right over my head and back behind me. But oh well, we still won, so. So yeah, next up I'm gonna want Bork or Hellfire. If I get Hellfire, does that give me enough Omnivamp? It does. Okay, so yeah, I'll get that first and then I'll get Bork. So now I've got Hemo equipped and enabled. So 30%, or sorry, 12% of all the damage. All the damage the enemies take goes to me. So not only is it my own damage, but also anything Rammus does to him, which will be pretty nice against the auto attackers when they temporarily are taunted by him. I'm not sure how it works with my ult too, because it does instantly execute them. So would that mean that I heal up like 12% of that execute damage? Because that's pretty nice if so. Yeah, sadly, that team's just the infinite tank team, and no auto attackers for Rammus, so I've got to somehow deal with them. I don't have Bork yet, so I can't really shred Amumu with big health bar. Plus, Amumu has Shield and Molten Stone, so, and Plated, so yeesh, yeah, okay, that team's just gonna fuck us every time we fight them, basically. Gaining 100 attack range is... Eh. After my partner dies, gain massively increased damage. Omnivamp, he tends to die after me. I'm gonna re-roll it. These are both good. I think I'll take Firebrand though. Anyway, now my passive is coming up every 5 seconds, so I'm finally at my skill point where I can just Blade Waltz, and then by the time the Blade Waltz is over, I should have my things back in like a second. Now I'm gonna save my Blade Waltz for if I get withered here. That way I can still attack at the same speed without getting ruined by the wither that would normally ruin me. I did my ult way too early there. I thought Rammus would do a bit more damage. At least I got my ult back now. Ah, so close. Well, now I've got Bork, so I'll do a lot more damage on hit. Okay. Beyond that, I am gonna need to get Sterix. Like that's just a given. So for final item after that, I'm thinking either Black Cleaver to deal with the especially tanky people, or Wit's End to deal with the AP. There is a lot of AP, so it might be worth it to get Wit's End for that purpose. Not sure which of those two I'd rather have. The protection from AP wouldn't help at all against several teams. You know, because like the big damage in that last team was obviously Nasus, who isn't doing AP. This one we're fighting now is completely AD. 80 in true damage, rather. Oh, come on! Damn, I couldn't fear the Yi in time. Yeah. Sadly, he did pick Rammus into a lot of people who just kind of counter Rammus or just aren't affected by Rammus, so it's not ideal. Hi there, welcome to the chat. Thanks for the follow. Definitely could be doing better. We have won like 1 or 2 rounds, I think, and that's it. Ooh, bye Cho'Gath. And bye Karma. 2 random anvils, something good please. Ability power. I mean, the Omnivamp is nice, but 69 ability power. That's not at all useful. I mean, I guess it Blade Waltz. If nothing else, at least it slightly increased my Blade Waltz damage. Very slightly. And yeah, I find Arena really fun. It's definitely a game mode I wish would keep around forever, but I understand that the reason they don't is because if they did, then people would stop playing it after a while. It'd be like ARAM, where there'd be like some people who constantly play it, but the general populace would probably dim down. But yeah, Arena's definitely my favorite game mode. Oh, I just took that. Okay, there we go. On Wednesdays and Thursdays, I play RimWorld, which I'm not very good at, but I'm also not very good at League, so it's a good combo. I'm just a moron who doesn't know how to play video games. Speaking of, I feel bad for that Lucian who got screwed over. 20% more Omnivamp is funny, but I don't need more of that. Attack speed or AD? Take the AD. So yeah. We do execute under 25% health. Hopefully it helps. I do have another job, however, I do stream during weekdays because my job is actually over the weekends. That's why I stream at such a kind of not great time of the week. He's got scoped weapons. Yeah. Thanks. I'm glad to hear it. I try my best to look semi-professional, even though I am not in any way professional. I should have checked his items and see, or runes rather. Yeah. Scopious weapons on Trundle, he just hits me from so far away and can bite from so far since it's a enhanced basic. Oof. Oh well. Just not an ideal matchup with Rammus and Urgot, I've now learned. Hey, thanks. Your support, I really do appreciate it. Cause like, I mean, I'm just doing this for fun, but I'm glad if people like what I'm doing. Okay, let's see who we get as a teammate this time. Or not if someone declines it. Okay. Now let's see who we get as a teammate this time. Okay, I was like, are they gonna decline again? Yeah, I'm from the United States. I'm kind of hoping we get an ADC so that I can try out that Tom support I said about before. Oh, nice. I'm East Coast, so I'm opposite to you. For me, it's a little after noon. Okay. So, what are you going to pick, Mr. or Mrs. Small Brain? Nothing? Not even hovering something? Ah, Twisted Fate. Well, that's not quite an ADC, but you know what? I want to try it so much, I'm gonna do it.
Call me king. Call me demon.
Yeah, the time zone difference between like complete opposite coasts. Just a 3-hour time zone difference. The other reason I went Tom here is because the sheer amount of oh boy, Master Yin Mundo. The sheer amount of tanking I can do with him is really nice. And I was gonna say that they didn't have any tank busters, and then everyone it seems suddenly picked a tank buster. You know, we got the Vygar Z or whatever, you know, that's fine, but the set is kind of... And the Master Yi, wherever he's at. Where's Master Yi? There he is. Gosh, I've been playing League for a long time. When I originally started playing, so like a friend got me to play it. When I first played, I hated it. I just was not good at it. I had no idea how to play, and I didn't enjoy it. And part of that was because I was playing a really bad champion. Not like the champion is bad, but like bad for beginners. I can't even remember. I think it was Darius, and it's not that Darius is bad for beginners per se, it's just I wasn't like good with the mana upkeep. And trying to upkeep the mana while learning the game for the first time wasn't a great choice. So when I ended up swapping to Garen, another very, you know, nice beginner champion, but without having to deal with mana, I was able to learn the game a lot better. Then I went over to Set, again, no mana. Mordekaiser, no mana. I really like mana-less champions, but I can play mana champions now. But yeah, that was way back. I want to say it was like 2020, maybe 2019 that I first started playing. I'm not 100% sure. Which I know the game had been around a lot longer than that. I'm not like a day one player by any means. But still, it's been a good couple years. I play it on again, off again in my own time. I'm about level 200 to give you an idea. Ooh. Prismatic right off the bat. Circle of Death. That's perfect for this build. Okay, so I'm doing a healing-based build, and I just got Circle of Death. Not to mention, I'm Tom Kench, so now 70% of all my licks are gonna do damage as well, so that's nice. Blade Waltz, okay. I can dig that. Oh, thanks. Thanks for the offer. I'm good though. I just, like I said, I just stream for fun, and I wouldn't want to take away viewers from anyone who actually like wants to do it as a job. Trying to deal with the biggest threat here. Oh, I thought he'd dodge. Oops. Well, there we go. That was very scuffed, but we did it. Extremely scuffed. Okay, I think I'm gonna go plated. But no, I do appreciate the offer. Like I said, I just I wouldn't want to get any support that I don't frankly think I need. I'm doing it for fun. People who actually want to do it as a job need it more than I do. So instead of helping me, just help someone who deserves it more. That's, if you do that, then think of it like helping me, because that's what I want. Because I am just an idiot who plays games for fun. Oh. Oh, the tongue went through him. Yep. Yeah, he just absolutely decimated her once we swapped from target to target. I should have just been going for Viego from the start. What did he have? Symphony of War? Oh, Caitlyn has Scopius. That's gonna be a lot of damage that I can't deal with later in the game. She's gonna be so far away, I don't know if I'll even be able to W onto her at that point. I don't think the Zac has this. Let's see here. I'll take the cloak, because I am going for a bit of a tankier build. Okay. It didn't seem like that did damage to the dummy. Oh, it's healing and regen, not shielding. I misread it. Oh well. Still nice because I heal a lot. Shit, I couldn't get over there in time. Okay, I'm gonna wait, heal up, and then go in. I wasn't sure where he was gonna aim that, so I just did that just in case. Whew. That was close. I do want to get Heartstone before Renewer, but then I'm gonna get Moonstone next. Cause that giving the shielding to myself, I'll gain 25% of the shield that I give to him, which means a pretty big shield. And the healing will help with the Circle of Death thing. Let's get more health. That'll make Heartsteel stack a little bit bigger, I guess. Sure, what's the suggestion? This team is gonna be a bit difficult. Damn. Ah, I can't do that. What do you mean by professional display? Like, you mean like the chat or what? Ooh, Erosion is pretty nice, but so is Frost Wraith. I don't attack or do abilities that often, so I'll go with Frost Wraith. Just even more supporting things. He got scoped weapons, that's nice. Then we'll get Renewer after this. Hopefully we get enough money for it and I don't have to sell Guardian's Horn. That bomb plant really messed me up. Damn. And we didn't get gold, so I have to buy Moonstone by selling that. That sucks. Oh well. No, it's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. I appreciate the offer, but like I said, I just do this sort of thing for fun. So, I can make do with just what I've got right now. I don't care if 1,000 people watch me or 2 people watch me. I just want to stream so that if anyone wants to watch some moron play video games, they can. They've got a wide selection. I don't blame anyone for picking someone else over me. Yeah, well, I mean, I just don't really, fuck, this is gonna be a difficult fight. I just don't really think it's something I really want to worry that much about. Ah! If that W didn't kill me there, I think I could have made it. My identity as a streamer is just that I'm streaming. I mean, I don't... Like I said, I just do this to have something to do through my weeks for fun. I don't care if people tune in, like I said. I mean, if they do, that's great. If they don't, that's fine too. So, that's why it's like, whatever. I guess the best way of putting it is I'm more just streaming because I want people to talk to. And if no one's here, oh well, it's no different than if I wasn't a streamer, whereas if people show up, then hey, someone to talk to.
Your diction is as exemplary as your intellect.
Okay, he is dead. Okay. That was a bit of a close one. The healing I've done with Moonstone is pretty big, so I'm happy with that. I don't have any bonus AD, so I'll take, I guess, the 70 ability power. It'll make my ult a little bit more strong. Next up, I'm gonna want Unending so that I can really tank, or Knight's Vow so that, probably Knight's Vow, actually, just to keep him alive longer. And then I'll get Unending last. Or Spirit Visage. Spirit Visage would be smarter, probably. Oh, I got stuck on the map for a second there. Yeah. I missed that tongue on Zed. Sadly, Zed just does insane damage, and I only have plated to deal with him. Also, sadly, the TF couldn't quite kill him. He got him really low, but then Zed could just get away. It's really, really close, though. Oh boy. Mundo is really just tanking it. And Zac doesn't die even from Master Yi because of all his healing. Wow. Zac really clutched that. Okay, let's get Knight's Vow now. Get more health as well. Then we'll finish with Spirit Visage. No unending, because Knight's Vow is really the necessary thing. We gotta keep our actual damage alive. Especially since with his Blade Waltz, he can do decent damage and keep himself alive, more importantly, so I can help him wait to have to use it until later. Only using it when it's an survivable ability. I mean, if we wait until this is smaller, it just gives us more and more of an advantage against that Kate. So if they want to wait, it's fine by me. Okay, well, this is a nice boring round. Gonna all show up in the end. I couldn't quite get that res off. If I did, I think we would have won that. Oh well. I think that if I had an actual ADC instead of a TF, that would have gone better, but that was my choice. I saw he was a TF and still went for that, thinking, well, maybe. But that's on me. I should have known that's a build meant specifically for when you have an ADC, not a attack damage TF. ADC, not ADTF. Oh well. I just wanted to try it once, you know, just one good one. I even got that really nice augment for healing, doing damage as a percentage, but it just wasn't good enough. And that's fine, right? That specific augment is really good against tank teams, and there weren't really that many. So I probably shouldn't have gotten it, to be honest, even though I guess I thought it would heal a bit more. Plus, when I originally got it, I thought it said healing and shielding does damage. But I can understand why not, because you get Gargoyle Stoneplate, and that would just instantly, like, obliterate most characters. So, if you have enough health, I guess. Oh well. I'm gonna play Scion. I said about doing it before, now I'm gonna do it for real. I played a tank, but not as a tank. Not a time to play a tank as a tank. And I am going to get rid of Master Yi, because that's 2 games in a row we fought him, and that's 2 games in a row I wish he wasn't there. And he does even better against Scion than Tom, which is saying something. Because at least Tom can stun him, or ult him, whereas Scion might be able to get his ult off if he's point blank he can, but he's never hitting that Q on him. Besides, Scion's really fun. You just hold Q and you can do a massive amount of damage as long as you don't get CC'd. If you can get a purple shield from somewhere, then you just hold Q and kill everyone. Obviously, if they have movement abilities, maybe not, but like otherwise you just, you press E so they're slow and then they will die. Maybe not in one hit, but they will die. Darius, Vi, Amumu, Maokai, Singed, all of those have some decent CC that can probably stop me. Vel'Koz, maybe. Vlad just can go untargetable. Oh my, yeah, okay, so this definitely is, I'm not going to be able to do quite what I wanted. There's definitely too much CC for that. I'm still obviously not going to never hit my Qs, but what I was hoping for would be a little bit of hold Q instant kill from an ADC. At least one ADC is basically what I was planning on having, and I did get that. So there's the Kaisa Vel'Koz, but Vel'Koz will, he'll probably shred my health bar so fast it won't matter. So the one team that actually has an ADC, and I won't probably be able to do it. Plus, it's an ADC with movement abilities, which kind of negates the purpose of why I wanted an ADC. I wanted an ADC because they're usually not very mobile and very low health. So her and Ezreal are pretty much the two non-ideal ones. Jhin, on the other hand, now that would have been a good one to have to go against. Especially because Jhin is, and this might be a controversial opinion, I think Jhin is the most well-balanced champion in the game. I really do. He's got clear and defined weaknesses, clear and defined strengths. He's really strong, but without feeling overbearing. I think Jhin is the most well-balanced character in the entirety of League of Legends. Garen's got no counterplay, so, he's out. Mordekaiser's just a stat sponge. Akali's constantly going invisible can be really aggravating to deal with when fighting. There's just so many things that it's just like, no. Mad Scientist would be good if it gives me the grow large, but it's not one I want. Okay, Omnisoul. Now we need to get Dragonheart so I can get the Elder Dragon. Okay. Darius and Gragas are gonna kick our asses a little bit early, but thankfully don't have to worry about the ult from Darius yet. Now, Silas does need to scale, and so do I, so this isn't ideal. Yeah, we're just gonna lose here. Yeah, we just need to scale up. I'm really not sure why they think they're good for playing champions who just obviously beat us early. Like, yeah, you beat us. The emoting kind of doesn't make much sense at this point in the game. We're two late game champions fighting against two early and mid game champions. But whatever, once they fall off and we kick their ass, they'll learn. They'll figure it out. My W still don't cool down because of that. Oh, now it's back. I had an itch on my ear. Makai is gonna heal so much. Yeah, there's not much I can really do until Silas scales up to doing damage, and I need to get more health. That's for damn sure. Cloak of Starry Night is probably the play here, because that deals with a lot of Vel'Koz's damage, because it can reduce all the damage I take from him, so that includes the true damage. An actual true damage reduction is insanely good. And there's no Vayne to deal with, so... Now, thankfully, the Omni Soul did give me three really good ones, even. Part of me did want to re-roll for Dragonheart there, but I decided against it. We'll find out later if that was a bad choice or not. But I think the cloak, the tankiness it gives me is just absolutely worth it. I thought I let go in time. He just sort of gave up there. Not sure why Vel'Koz just stopped moving. Now we get Heartsteel, and then beyond that, I do want to buy another item later and see if I can get the Dragonheart, because it does, if you buy it after round 5, then you gain 1 soul automatically, and then you also gain 1 for every 2 rounds beyond 5. So if I buy it in round 6, then I will automatically get a soul right off the bat, and then I just gotta wait a little longer. I think I can get it at round 6. I think that's a give gold round, or is that an anvil round? Oh well. If I end up not getting the Elder, it's fine. I'm still gonna have really high stats from it. Okay, this Vladimir just is not gonna die anytime soon. Oh, he flashed. Oh, almost. That was a very close one. Healing while moving is kind of nice. Magic Missile would be useless. I think I'll get the heal while moving. I don't want to use my reroll because I do want to save that so I can get Dragonheart. Okay, well, on the bright side, even if I can't get it in round 6, then I can get it round 7, and then I'll get 2 of them. I could save up my money and do it that way. I just won't buy anything next chance I get. That actually would probably be the smarter decision. I don't know why I would do it 6. I should do it an odd number. Well, that was aggravating. I'm getting held in place with a set. Fuck, why couldn't I get over the wall there? Okay. Now, I don't have enough to get the prismatic yet. You know what? I'll get unending. I know I said about saving the money, but I think it would be better to wait until I can actually afford it in one round, whereas I can't, because we need to get kills to be able to afford it, and we're not getting enough winning rounds to get enough money. So I'll just have to get it like a really, really late Dragon Soul, or Dragon Heart rather. Wow, I went really flying there. I hate Singe so much, man. Yeah, I genuinely can't move at all without getting constantly CC'd by that comp. And I can't even get the Heartsteel on Singe because of that shit. Oh my gosh, that's so aggravating. Fuck, man, I hate... That's one thing I really hate. I hate double CC comps. It's one thing if you have a single character whose whole shtick is CC, right? It's like, fine, whatever. That's a strategy. It's annoying, but it's whatever. But when you have fucking Singed and Morgana, it's just, you're never able to move. And the really aggravating part is that the CC immunity combo breaker shit just doesn't activate. It doesn't. And so you're just stuck dealing with that shit. I've actually said it in my own time. I think that Combo Breaker should activate just if you suffer from CC a certain amount of times, not for a certain amount of time. If that makes sense. Oh, man, really? The Pike, it literally carried for the enemy team. First he stunned me when I first got into my death form, and then he does that shit. Like, you serious? I really wanted to get Dragon's Soul there to get the massive health up it would have given me. I guess I should have used my rerolls because Cloak of Starry Night, while it did reduce a lot of damage, wasn't enough for us to win. Oh well. Is it aggravating? Yes. Is it something I can deal with? Yeah. Also, that Silas had Rune Carver. When I play Silas, I always think, oh yeah, Rune Carver, that's really good. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're watching this, Silas with Rune Carver, not as good as you think. It's fine. It's good to a certain degree. It's not as good as you'd think, because you need to stack it up by living a long time, and in this game mode, you ain't living a long time. You're gonna get bursted. The only way Rune Carver is gonna be good is if you're fighting two tanks. And in that situation, Silas should win anyway because he can out-heal them. Unless they're like Zac, I guess, then Zac will out-heal Silas maybe, but basically what I'm saying is that that item, you know, the prismatic item would be better spent on something like Det Orb or something else that helps with the quick in and kill that Silas is good at, you know, because that's what he's good at, is getting in, killing, and they're, you know, he's an assassin mage for all intents and purposes in this game mode. Okay. He's probably gonna get banned, but I'm gonna hover Garen. He gets banned like every time, but I'll try and hover it. Now we do have a Fiddle. Unless he gets banned. Fiddlesticks is an interesting one. He definitely is a little augment reliant and item reliant, but if he gets the right shit, he can carry. I mean, everyone can, but he definitely can. So that one's... That was a good one. I don't mind it. Sorry, I keep yawning and like coughing and stuff. Normally I'm better about keeping that stuff under control during my streams, but today I'm just I'm feeling it. I don't know why. Okay. Time for Garen. Hopefully this win is guaranteed. I'll see myself out. Someone get like the hook to pull me off stage. There's another Garen with an Amumu. There's just a lot of execution ults in this game. There's Darius, there's two Kanes, there's a Pyke, there's a Garen, there's just a lot of shit meant to execute you when you're low. The Mordekaiser and Pantheon combo will be interesting, because Pantheon will stun you, and then Mordekaiser will just be able to wail on you while you're CC'd. There's a reason Mordekaiser doesn't have any hard CC other than his pull. If they gave Mordekaiser an actual stun, he'd be able to get just a free Q off of you, and that would be a lot of damage, and hence why he doesn't have one. I guess scooped weapons. And now we get to listen to the Demacia Vice music. One of my favorite skins in the game, just because... Actually, no. Demacia Vice Garen is my favorite skin in the game because of this. And, you know, Demacia Vice Lucian, while it also has it, I don't play Lucian, so... Yeah, I don't play ADC at all, so... So we're starting with the Darius brand. We gotta get brand first. Darius will hurt, but, like, Brand will hurt way worse. Wow, that bomb plant saved both me and the Brand. I gotta keep Darius from getting max stacks. Yep. Until I have my ult, I'm not gonna be doing much. Plus, scoped weapons is kind of eh. Dash, leap, blink, or teleportability, or exiting stealth. Gain move speed. Well, that'll be good for his ultimate. You know, he'll just gain a lot of move speed once he ults. That's not bad. What's the Pike got? Infernal. Wukong has plus 10% attack damage, which is... that's kind of scary. Definitely gonna wanna worry about the Wukong. Pike doesn't have his execute yet, so let's just go for Wukong first. Oh, the pop got him. Pop goes the Pike. Yes, Mort is dead. Oh, unless Brand just doesn't attack him. I know he's running from the Pantheon right now, but oh my gosh. Wow. You know what, Brand? Never mind. I won't doubt you anymore. Oh, Demon King. Demon King is really nice. So is Gale Force, though, and I'm gonna go for that. It's just the better choice. Now, I'm probably gonna try and go a bit of crit Garen. So probably start with Infinity Edge just right off the bat so I can get that extra crit damage. I'm not sure if the extra crit damage actually works, but the repulsor making Nunu knock me back twice so I couldn't ult either time is really funny. I feel like repulsor should be a one-time thing, though, I will say. I don't like that it can proc multiple times in one match, or one round, rather. Okay, so we're at 45% crit chance already. That's pretty nice. Collector could be good, because then if my execute would just barely leave them alive, it won't. But I think I'd actually prefer Phantom Dancer for the attack speed. That'll get me up to 70%, so I'll just need 30% more. I don't think there's any items that give 30%. I'll probably just have to get an anvil to give me the last little bit I need. And I'll want to get Mortal Reminder for the healing as well. That's the best I could do, was just to at least do an ult before I died, so he's lower It's not much because he was pretty much full health, but oh well. Yeah, the TF with Darksteel did a lot of true damage, 276 true damage, and then Kane just ulted me and did so much damage. Actually, I guess it was mostly just his Q that did damage. Whatever. I'm better in the mid game than in the early game, and I'm just now hitting that point. I don't really want any of these. A Scopiist. I could get even more attack range. Why not? I can hit from that far away. It does mean I can Q from further away as well. I thought that would hit me. I can reach him from anywhere he hides. Scopiest weapons may have actually been the right play there. I'm just going for the attack range crit Garen. Now hopefully I get just one critical strike anvil, because I'm only going to be a little bit off, just 5%. So sadly Gale Force only gives 20% crit chance. It kind of messes with the critical strike amount I need. So yeah, let's get Phantom Dancer, need that. And then beyond that I'll get Mortal Reminder. I'm not gonna go with Collector. I know I said it might be nice, but I think it'd probably be smarter to get Mortal Reminder for all the healing. Plus, hey, some lethality is nice. Then, we hope for an anvil to fill in the last 5%. Or we just go with 95% crit chance the whole game, you know? If that happens, it happens, you know? Oh, well, I mean, it's still really nice to have that much of a crit chance. Speaking of, is this Pantheon building crit? Because I keep seeing him do a kick. He must have a reason he's doing that. Is it just because he got Gale Force and he wanted a crit? I mean, that's why I did it, but also because I'm Garen, so. Oh, come on. The Pike Amumu combo is really annoying. Pike just held me down while Amumu got the free kill on me. That was upsetting. I think we could have absolutely won that if I didn't get completely ruined by the RNG of the map for it there. Okay, there's the crit chance I needed. Thank Christ. So yeah, now once I get Mortal Reminder, I'll have a 100% crit chance. And then for my last item, I'm not gonna need a crit item at that point. I'll probably get a mythic and hope to get something useful. Because I could do this. I could get the hamstringer. Sword of the Divine could also be good. Yeah, that Mord got really good placement for his ult. If I was just a little more to the side, I could have Gale Forced over the wall. If I were any closer to the wall there when he ulted me. Oh, well. Goliath is really, really good.
At most tourneys, the fighters get money after they win the whole thing. Here, we do things a little differently.
Now my hat is phasing through my face. One thing I do dislike about Arena is how it doesn't matter how strong of a build you get sometimes when the arena itself just decides to spawn something that'll screw you over. Whether that be like the Pike in that Amumu game, or a set when you're playing as a tank who doesn't have much mobility, whatever it may be. Like, I know that they're there to give a chance to the person, to the team who's behind, but it still just gets really annoying at times. Wow. That was a very good move by Echo there, by the way. Sadly, he won't win despite doing something so skilled. He deserves it, but he won't get it. I can't afford a prismatic. I'll just get Mortal Reminder then. Then I'll buy a prismatic once I've got the money. Because now I have a 100% crit chance, so... Clearly what I need now is scope ear weapons, so I can have all three of the scoped weapons. That was insane. That poor fucking Pike. Did they get a... Okay, they didn't get removed from the match over that. I would have felt bad if they did. I'll take that. CC'd for 3 seconds and killed in the same time. Yep. To be fair, most of that was silence, but yeah. Also, to be fair, he's playing as Pike, so that's sort of his thing as well. Okay, as long as we win this round. Actually, no, okay, we don't die even if we lose it, but still, hopefully we win it. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You got this. You got this, man. Oh, nice. Oh, that was a really scary flash there, though. Oh, no, 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 no. I can't see because of the Midnight Express over my screen. Why is that still there? That was annoying. There's Sword of the Divine, though. Okay, well, I'm genuinely a bit tilted about the fact that I couldn't see because of the stupid Midnight Express shit over my screen, but I don't know if I could have won that anyway. We really got unlucky that the I shouldn't say unlucky. We really got screwed by the fact that the Nunu flashed and instantly full healed there. Sadly, I wasn't alive to apply the grievous wounds, because if he had done that same shit to me, it would not have worked. I mean, it would have, but he would have gotten the 60% grievous wounds then. So, Fiddlesticks has Elder Dragon, and I just now noticed that. Okay. Spin to win. Deal 30% increased damage with my E, so when they're on top of me, I can just absolutely demolish. Holy shit! 1 E does an extra 2,182 damage because of that. That is ludicrous. Actually ludicrous.
We fight for those who cannot.
Come on. No! Oh well, that was a good try. I think we would have won that if Amumu wasn't Amumu. You know, he can just shoot his wrap over and grab a hold of me, kill me, and then he can shoot his wrap over, grab a hold of my ally, and kill him. Having the 2 mummy bandage grabs definitely gives the disadvantage. Anyway. I was really happy with that build, though, I will say. That was a very nice build. I like Crit Garen. I do think if I had, like, I don't know, not scoped weapons, while it would have given the, you know, disadvantage of I wouldn't have been able to kill people as easily from as far away, might have been better if I get shit that actually does damage, as opposed to just shit that makes me do damage from further away. Because, I mean, my E, I need to be close to do it, and spin to win, like, I guess the best way of putting it is this. Imagine if for scoped weapons, I had instead gotten Executioner. And imagine if instead of scopiest weapons, I had gotten Mad Scientist. I could have had Mad Scientist and Goliath both, and then those two would have stacked. Sometimes I'd get the, you know, double health bar and double damage. That would have been amazing, but I didn't get it. I'm gonna go Cho'Gath. I want to do a Cho'Gath game. Anyway, I am going to get rid of Master Yi. As I was saying, though, I think if I had gotten stuff that more played into Garen's strengths of being up close, because, you know, my Q, while technically having scoped weapons means I can hit my Q from further away, it also makes the animation take longer because I have to, like, get close to them while doing the animation, so I go for, like, flying towards them, which undoes the whole benefit to playing with scoped weapons, which is fighting from far. It makes me get close. And in my E, obviously I have to be near them. My ult doesn't have a good enough range to do it from far away. So all in all, I probably shouldn't have done it on him. Now, someone like Darius getting that build would have been amazing, because I could stack my passive while they were coming at me. Or, you know, I could use my W to slow them down. Like, you know, just E, W, and then run away. And I'd be hitting them from so far away, it wouldn't even be funny. That would have been a good one to have the scoped weapons on. But I probably shouldn't have done it on Garen. That was probably a bad idea. But, hey, it was fun. And that's what's important. Because, like, you know, for all of my complaints about this game mode, or specifically things that happen in the game, you know, like, oh, that shouldn't have hit, or whatever, for all of that, this is a video game. I'm playing a video game. This isn't real life. This isn't an esport that I'm playing. I mean, there are people who play this as an esport, but I mean, like, I'm not in esports. I'm not losing anything other than the game. So, for all my complaints, I'm still having fun. And that's what's important. If you're not having fun, if a game is upsetting you enough that you're not having fun, don't play it. That's the simplest way of putting it. If you don't enjoy a game when you're losing, then you shouldn't play it. And if you can only ever enjoy any game while you're winning, then you need to work on yourself, because while obviously it's not fun to always lose, you need to be able to enjoy a loss as well as a win. I know that was a very sudden like change in mood. However, I wanna preempt all of my rage, because I get pissed at games. I wanted to say that because they're like, when I play RimWorld, if you tune in for any of my RimWorld streams, you'd know that I usually do not cheat. I it's a single player game. I usually do not cheat. However, when something happens that is genuinely just unfun, I will cheat. My rule is not that bad things aren't allowed to happen. Okay, I've lost every single colonist in one of my colonies before and not undone it. Oh well. But when it's something unavoidable that isn't an enjoyable death, it's just complete bad luck, and I do my best and still can't have something good happen out of it, that's when I'll be like, you know what? I'm not enjoying this. I'm not enjoying losing when it feels like I'm helpless. Losing because of my own choices is fine. Losing because of my helplessness is not. So that's when I'll cheat. Same kind of concept with League, where instead of cheating, that's when I stop playing. If I'm playing League and I'm just not having fun, no matter what, maybe I'm on a loss streak and it's just getting on my nerves, or maybe even though I'm winning, I'm fighting someone really annoying to fight and it just isn't enjoyable, then I stop. I don't really want warm-up routine, but I also don't want attack speed or self-destruct, so I'm gonna have to take it. On the bright side, this does increase my damage for my ult. So that did 112 damage. When it normally should do way less. It shouldn't do 100, it should do less because the armor and MR. Well, in this case, the MR. Armor doesn't matter, but you know what I mean. There we go. So yeah, I like to use warm-up routine when I'm in a situation where I have a chance, rather than just at the beginning of the round, because if you just do it at the beginning of the round, you might be able to get a little bit, but like, if your teammate's going in, that's a bad idea, and if your teammate is fake AFKing like that, it's also a bad idea, because they can tell it's a fake AFK then. The only thing I would have wanted that 60% attack speed for would be to proc my E's faster. Because it would probably be nice to be able to have it procking faster so that I can get it back off a cooldown faster, but like, other than that, there's not much benefit to it. And I just don't like the self-destructing bomb. I just don't like that augment. Not that it's bad, I just don't enjoy it. I can't move. I can't move. Yeah, the CC immunity thing popping up really goes to show how much they stunned me there. That's just a root team. All they do is root you. Demon King's Crown can go ludicrous on Shogath, but we need to always win, and I don't know if we can do that. But I'm gonna have faith. Fuck it. What's the point in the item existing if you never take the risk? It can give you so much health and AP that it's not even funny. I mean, you need to build AP for the MVP, but it can give you so much that it's not even funny. So I may as well go for it. Okay. Now this is the time, this map, where I do start doing the dance right away. I can't move. There we go, 2 ult stacks in 1 round. Okay. And now I've got Heartsteel 2. Demon King is giving me 800 health already. See why I said Demon King can be insane. Now, don't get me wrong. I think Demon King's Crown is a great item. I think Dragonheart is better, though. I think it's just the same item, but way better. Because Demon King Crown, if you lose rounds, you're fucked. But Dragonheart, you just get stronger and stronger as the game goes on. Every 2 rounds, you just get stronger. Fact. Obviously, early on, Demon King is better, but like Demon King is the better one to get early, whereas Dragonheart is the better one to get for your late game. I mean, you still want Dragonheart early on as possible, but you know what I mean. Like, your early game will be stronger with Demon King. And I'm just gonna build this up. At least I got a Heartsteel stack there. And a ult stack. Q ability haste. Well, remember when I said having a double CC comp isn't a good thing? Yeah, I'm being an asshole playing this. I wasn't planning to do CC Cho'Gath, I was planning to do big health bar Cho'Gath, but when it gives me this, I can't just say no. Oh, man. Oh, well. Now we get unending, because we need the healing. Then we get Visage, probably. And then Sunfire. Yeah, sadly I couldn't hit a single Q on that Morgana. I was just whiffing, like my life depended on it. Didn't help Garen killed Blitz so early. Not Blitz's fault, mind you. It's Garen, you know. I wish he would have been able to grab Morgana, but oh well. I also wish I had hit the Garen with the Q when he first pulled him. I didn't think he was going to hit the pull, but he did, so I need to have more faith in it. Oh. Yeah. Ah, man. That healing from Aatrox, genuinely ludicrous. I couldn't possibly be able to eat him because of how much he was healing. Some ability power is nice. More ability power is even nicer. Now, it might be at a certain point worth selling Demon King. Because while it is giving me 1,000 health, Dragon Soul would just give me more after a certain point. I'm most likely to do that if we keep losing rounds, though. Because we've lost 2 in a row now, so it's down to 18. It's really not that great. I can't move. That sucks. Sejuani just keeps you perma-slowed. Ah, heavy hitter on set 2 was pretty good. That explains how he was doing that much damage. Plus, he is just a tank buster. Yeah, sadly, while that was a very nice thing to have with Cho'Gath, having the Q ability haste, they can just CC me right back. And my Q has a really long animation, so if they CC me while I'm doing it, it just cancels it. That happens a lot. Whereas Sejuani, she just attacks. Like, she doesn't have to do anything. She can be stunned, and Garen can just attack. Or Set can attack. I mean, I don't know why I say Garen. Set can just attack, and then she'll just press a button when she's unstunned, and I'm instantly frozen. Not complaining, mind you. I'm just saying, like, that's the drop-off of you playing Cho. So I've got probably enough time for, like, 1 or 2 more games, depending on how quickly we lose. But probably just one. It'll, you know, about 20 minutes before the stream would end. So let's go out with a nice, good one. I think it would be fun to play Mordekaiser. Full AP Mordekaiser, mind you. Full AP Mordekaiser is very hit or miss. You don't have any tankiness at all to go for. But you press Q, and they take a lot of damage, and they don't normally expect quite that much damage. But CC is your enemy, because you aren't tanky enough to survive it. Now, hopefully my ally picks something that goes well with AP Mord and doesn't think I'm playing normal, regular fighter Mord, bruiser Mord, whatever. There seems to be a fly in my room. Zed. Okay, that can work. Or it can not work. Okay. Maybe this time I'll get to play Mordekaiser. Or he'll get taken and I won't get to, in which case, oh well, I'll play someone else. Man, I am yawning so much today. That is strange. I slept well last night. I don't know why I'm so tired. Hey, we can play him. Let's go with Darkstar. It'll be nice if our Singed goes Astronaut, then we can have an Astronaut with a Darkstar. That's a nice combo to have. Very space themed. Ooh, double Darius. That's double bad for me. I can hopefully W to save myself from the brunt of his ult, but like, still a lot of true damage. And I'm not gonna have a lot of shield for my W because I'm going full AP. And I'm not gonna build Thornmail either because I'm not building Bruiser. So, all in all, very scary fighting that, because I can be very quickly executed. I do think the Singed might be able to save me, though, because what's important to note is that he can just throw the Darius away. The Vladimir, on the other hand, is just weird. The Mundo Kale will be intriguing. I won't be able to ult Mundo unless I break his passive first, so that's gonna take some effort. Milio kind of ruins me if I ult him, so you know. Actually, I think he can break Akshan out as well, so might just have to wait until he's dead to ult. Garen and Shen are gonna have a lot of health and a lot of shielding. But I think we have this. I think Singed Mordekaiser is a nice combo. It is all AP, so they will be able to build just one type of resistance to counter us. But I do percent max health damage, and he's probably going to get Leandri, so he'll do percent max health damage. So we'll deal with the health bar tank corner of the market. The only thing we got to worry about is MR tanks. Obviously, armor tanks do jack shit against both of us. Unless, of course, I get Mark's Mage, in which case, then I can deal with armor tanks. Or, well, then I can't deal with armor. No, actually, then I can deal with the MR tanks, is what I'm trying to say, but I can't fucking get out of my mouth. I'm a moron. But I don't expect to get Mark's Mage. That'd be too lucky. While I am a lucky person sometimes, I don't think I'm that lucky. I also haven't seen Mark's Mage in a long time. When I play Mark's Mage, yeah. When I play mage characters, I haven't seen it very often. Not for lack of trying, too. I mean, when I play Cho'Gath, getting Mark's Mage is really nice, because then I know I just build full AP Cho'Gath, and I'm going to have an insanely strong ult, and my E is going to do a lot of damage from those basics. So I will say, Mark's Mage definitely depends heavily on what character you're playing, because, like, Gwen with Mark's Mage, you win. You win. but Vigar with Mark's Mage, it makes his attacks really strong, but his abilities usually have such a short cooldown that you're actually kind of losing damage by using it. The only benefit is that you don't have to worry about missing. But like, your Q is going to do more damage than your basics will. So it's better to just weave it like Q then basic, Q then basic, or Q then W, then Q then W if you get the ability haste on W small enough. Are we gonna load in? Like, come on. I said maybe we'd have time for 2 games, and Riot decided, nah, make this guy have to wait 8 minutes before he can actually play after saying that. Which, by the way, that's not an exaggeration. It's been 7 minutes, and I'm not going to be surprised if it's 8 minutes by the time we get in. Because we're currently 23, 22, 21 seconds from it being 8 minutes since I said that. If anyone needs to use the restroom, now's the chance. Yeah, never mind. Okay, bread and butter or Earth's champion.
A beautiful day for a series of increasingly intense 2v2 battles.
I think Earth's champion.
Strategy. Let's see if it pays off for him. No
Looks like Camp Yasuo is the person who made it take a long time.
purchasing items.
Who is that? One of the Dariuses, Woad King Darius. Okay. Now the spatula is a riskier one, obviously, but I'm going full AP anyway. So, may as well. Also, phenomenal evil singed. Okay, buddy. Good work on that. Ah, I couldn't hit that. He's focusing Singe, so I can just try and block for him. There we go. That's 2 takedowns. Okay, so now we're fighting Darius and Vladimir. Vladimir's got Q ability haste. Darius has something that isn't gonna do like anything. Come on. No. Oh well. Not much we can do without ults in that situation, because otherwise I could have just ulted Vladimir and dealt with him before I got low. I don't know why the res stopped working for Heimer there, but I'm glad it did. None of these are something I want. None of these are something I want. I'll take Claire. Now this would be the one to get Mark's Mage. Moonflare is such an interesting item because you have to weave your attacks really well with it, and it's really hard to do that in the heat of battle, so I tend to screw it up. I'm gonna take away Heimerdinger here if I can. I'll just let him gain up his phenomenal evil over there. He got a bit low from it, but I had faith in him. And if he failed, I still would have just been able to kill the other guy. Now, of course, we get Nashers here. Just gotta weave those abilities. I bonked him. Almost have spatula. 7. All of these are just healing. I didn't really want healing. I wanted damage, but I guess I get rabble rousing. Just get some more AP real quick. I just hit them really fast. They can't do anything because funny moon flare. Now I can get Rabadons and really get some nice damage. Yeah, the spatula is gonna give me an extra whopping 150 AP, 100 AD, which will be nice, I guess. The 70 attack speed is gonna be insane. The health and resistances are nice, I guess. I'm not really building it, but it'll be nice to have it, I guess. Yeah, weaving my attacks between abilities with Moonflare is really fun. Now what I need is to fight Volibear. Darius, I mean, will beat my ass. Well, that's not good. Right when I ulted, Volibear ulted, so he was able to just go immune. I am gonna report this Mundo for AFKing. I was checking if she was telling the truth, and she was, so yeah. Oh well, that was our first loss, so we can handle losing. We got it after getting the plus 15 HP, sadly. If it had been the other way around, then we would still be full health, but oh well. We are fighting a team that is full health. I don't know if I'll be able to beat Garen, but I'm gonna try. Now I have the spatula. That was a very scary round when I died that fast. And the reason their team is winning, because that was with me stealing his stats, and he still was able to execute me that fast. Now, obviously his ult isn't affected by me stealing his stats, but the fact that he did the rest of that shit and got me that low that fast, yeesh. I am very glad the Heimerdinger lost that. Big brain. That's a nice big shield. I know I said I didn't want to go tanky, but that's a shield based off of my stats. Oh, wow. I can do so much damage if I weave my abilities right. And he is just gonna heal forever and ever. The explosion from Dive Bomber hurt. I really don't want this Heimerdinger's team to win, but I don't think that the Garen and Shen can do this. Yeah. Such a cancer comp to fight. Anything with Heimerdinger is cancer. Last item would be Shadow Flame. Although Lichbane would probably be smarter.
Providing your items and my paycheck.
With how fast I'm doing abilities and basic attacks, Lichbane is definitely the better choice here. They're just gonna set up turrets. Where is he at? He just went at Mach 10 around the arena when I ulted him. I couldn't tell where he went. That was a good try. Damn. Get as much movement speed as possible, I guess. Okay. I got Darius. That's what's important. He's the biggest damage one of the two. Okay, we're not fighting anyone right now. I guess we'll get some more crit chance. My Q does 1280 damage, so that's nice, and my basics are doing a lot of damage too. I might honestly sell Lichbane though. I like it. I like the extra damage, but it only did about 1,000. I'm thinking it might be better to swap it up and do Shadow Flame for the execute damage. Not sure though. I don't know if that's really the right play. It is really good, it's just that I'm not sure if Shadow Flame would be better. Because Lich Bane's, you know, timer, it's not very good for quickly killing them, which is what I'm good at. So maybe I should prioritize to work on my strengths, not trying to make up for my weaknesses. Plus, I kind of want to get Spirit Message at this fucking point with these guys. Jeez. Oh, gosh, this is why I didn't want the Heimerdinger team to win, because look at this shit. How do you fight this? I'm glad we aren't fighting it. I don't want any of those. Never mind, we're keeping Lich Bane. Okay, that made Lich Bane suddenly insanely good. It was already good, but that made it actually ludicrous. I meant to ult the Shen. I think we lose here. At least he wasted ult on me, but I don't think it'll matter. Yep. Sadly, the E just does way too much damage. Oh well. Maybe it didn't go quite as well as I would have liked, but oh well. That's how the cookie crumbles. Anyway, I hope you guys had a wonderful stream. I will be back tomorrow with some RimWorld. See ya!